Hello dear viewers, welcome to our channel. It's very good to have you here. In this video we are going to have a look at 4 vehicle exhaust colors and what they mean. Here is a list of 4 different exhaust colors and what they could mean for your vehicle. Note that this color designation is basically for a gasoline engine. Number 1. Light or thin white exhaust. It is considered normal when the exhaust coming from your vehicle is light or thin white. Light or thin white exhaust smoke is typically water vapor. You will notice it the first time you start your car, especially if it is a cold day. This happens because condensation naturally collects in the exhaust system. Light or thin white exhaust smoke is common in vehicles. This exhaust is common in all gasoline engine vehicles. So as the engine is getting heated up, the exhaust system will get heated up and the water vapor that is accumulated in the exhaust system that has condensed in the exhaust will appear to be light and thin white exhaust. So if your vehicle has, especially if it is started in a cold day and we have light or thin white smoke, that is considered normal. Number 2, blue or gray exhaust smoke. This type of exhaust, blue or gray exhaust, is not considered normal, for there is to be exhaust smoke that is coming blue or grayish smoke. It means your engine is burning oil. This type of exhaust usually indicates that you have an oil leak and that the engine is burning oil. Oil has no place in the combustion chamber, which requires only air, fuel, and spark. If somehow oil creeps in as a result of leaking valve seal or as a result of excessive valve clearance around valve guide or excessive blow-by caused by worn piston ring or cylinder walls. Aside from problems like poor mileage, acceleration, starting and rough idle, burning oil means you are losing it, which is never a good thing. Your engine will starve oil that will lead to engine seizure. When there is blue smoke at acceleration, the problem is most likely with the piston rings. Whereas if the blue smoke is coming during deceleration, the blue smoke likely indicates that the cylinder head valve guides are damaged. In either case, your vehicle needs to be brought to a professional. Take note of when you see the blue smoke and share the information with the mechanic, then that will help them identify and pinpoint the cause of the blue smoke. Number 3, black exhaust smoke. Well, the black exhaust smoke is also considered abnormal. It is not considered normal for your vehicle to be emitting black exhaust smoke. Black smoke is an indication that your air-fuel mixture is extremely rich. Gas engines are designed to run with just the right combination of fuel and air to create the most efficient condition for combustion when spark is introduced. When there is much air in the air-fuel ratio, it is said to be lean. But when there is more fuel than it is optimal, that fuel ratio is said to be rich. There are a number of things that could cause this. It could be caused by leaking injectors that introduce too much fuel into the combustion chamber, or it could be caused by dirty or clogged air filter that restrict air entrance to the cylinder, leading to excessive fuel. Improper ignition timing can also lead to black smoke because that will cause incomplete combustion. And you might also have a faulty sensor or bad fuel pressure switch over-pressurizing the fuel system. So any of these cases that can increase the amount of fuel to be supplied to the cylinder will lead to black smoke. If this is the case, you might notice the engine running rough and it will also have poor mileage. And finally, if you have persistent milky white or persistent gray exhaust, that is also not normal. A continually stream of thick white gray colored exhaust smoke coming from your vehicle is not normal and likely means that you have a leaking head gasket. Please don't confuse this with the normal white vapor that disappears quickly under normal conditions due to condensation or on cool morning startups. Heavy white smoke is cause of concern. This means that coolant has made its way into the combustion chamber and coolant only gets there if you have a big problem that should be addressed immediately, or you risk overheating and that will lead to major engine damage. The best case scenario is a blown head gasket, and while that is not exactly fun, it does require major overhaul. Other possible causes that might lead to water emission into the combustion chamber could be damaged cylinder head, cracked engine block. If any of this has happened, it will lead to major engine repair. If you notice persistent thick white smoke out of the tailpipe, immediately stop driving the vehicle and call a mechanic. Investigate the problem. Ultimately, exhaust smoke color diagnosis may not tell you the exact problem, but it can give you a much better idea of what you're dealing with and whether you could attempt to fix it yourself. Automotive writer Paul Brand explains that in the case of persistent thick white exhaust smoke, the coolant would end up being heated in the combustion chambers and blown out the exhaust as the engine starts. In the summer, this could quickly lead to an overheated engine. Another possibility for this kind of exhaust to come from your vehicle would be a cracked cylinder head or cylinder block, both of which are serious problems and that need correcting right away. Putting off repairs when your vehicle is emitting continuously white, persistently white exhaust, thick white exhaust, that could result in very expensive damage. Heavy white exhaust smoke pouring from your tailpipe could mean a cracked block, it could mean a cracked cylinder head, or it could mean a blown up head gasket. This is a serious problem that should be addressed quickly. Waiting too long could cost you much more. So if you have noticed a color change in the exhaust of your vehicle, don't hesitate to visit automotive professional. If your exhaust is sending up smoke signal, play it safe and visit automotive repair professionals. Your car may be trying to inform you an oil leak, or it could be informing you a broken engine part, or it could be informing you a clogged air filter or something else. So whatever the case is, if the exhaust color is abnormal, bring your vehicle to a repair shop and get it maintained as soon as possible. Well, that is all we have for you in this presentation. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notification. And if you like this video, please smash the like button and share it with friends. We'll come up with another video. Till then, stay safe.